Shambi, welcome to the show. From Minute Maid Park in Houston, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Lance McCullers Jr.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Here's a big power threat, number 50.
Number 50.
A wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. And we're underway in Game 3. McCullers winds, fires. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Here's some real power at the plate. Roberto Clemente, big-time power. And first offering is fouled off. Packed house here at Minute Maid. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes
Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog, and these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
At the plate, Mark McGwire. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Brantley ranging back. Back some more. And it's out of here. His second home run of the series, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ricky Henderson. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. They go back-to-back. His second homer of this series. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
And now the DH, Sammy Sosa. And that one hammered. That's back there and gone. A 2-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 away with nobody on. Joe Torre stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Base knock right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. McCullers gets the hook, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Hunter Brown gets the call from the pen, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, number 50. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Line drive, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Roberto Clemente. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air right field. Tucker pulls that one down, and that is that. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Yankees 5, the Astros coming to bat. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Mike Messina. He was certainly on point in his last outing, Chris.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the veteran DH, Jose Altuve.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
And now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees. And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Messina, the reigning Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Popped up. And they get Brantley for the out. And there are 2 outs. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can aim, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
The pitch. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Derek Jeter. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So, man aboard. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mark McGwire. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Now a fly ball to right center. And that should be extra bases. Jeter around third. The relay tries to get back and save.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now the center fielder, Ricky Henderson. He's already homered in this game. Over to Abreu. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Well, you really couldn't ask for a better guy to be the face of the game of baseball. I mean, this is a guy that is so team first oriented, doesn't like to talk about himself, will always defer and talk about his teammates. Just impressive.
And it gets down for a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 7-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's going to be Sammy Sosa. He's already homered here in this one. That's ripped. Base hit. Judge around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
A couple of singles back to back. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Joe Torre stepping in now for the Yankees. Liner caught at second.
The left fielder, number 7,
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. And he's already singled in this game. Line drive, base hit. One run across. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. One run is in, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But they tack on 5 runs. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 1. That's a strike, 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower. As the hitter, I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now here is number 50. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
On the ground, Clemente. And he's safe at first.
See, Boog, that right there, that's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there at that position. He clearly isn't comfortable. He doesn't look fluid. His footwork's all over the place, and just can't make that throw to beat the runner.
And there's a foul ball. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. 0-2 as he waves at that one. And the pitch. He goes down looking. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 10 and the Astros nothing. J.P. France will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here comes a pitch. Ripped on a line. Brantley racing over to make the catch. Derek Yankees. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And first offering is fouled off. France measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder when one of those things comes screaming towards you. Watch your lips.
And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a swing and a drive. Alvarez going back on it, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, his 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 11-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. Center field. Brantley made American League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Houston, here's the 3rd baseman, Alex Bregman.
The 3rd baseman, Alex.
Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to 3rd base, and the power has come at the major league level. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the 3rd base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And here it comes. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Torrey makes the grab, 1 away.
The first baseman,
Jose Abreu up to hit. Fought off foul. Abreu, 36 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. So the batting order turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit, and as nasty as his stuff.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Astros are down quietly. They trail in this one 11-0. And welcome back. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. The right-hander back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it hits the top of the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So man aboard. In now is the Yankees DH, Sammy Sosa.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
This one smoked out to left. Alvarez makes the grab, one down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Joe Torre, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And out of here. His second home run of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 13-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is lifted in the air. That's down. One hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw in there safely.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, number 50. Liner, and that should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. It's 14-0. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Hector Neris taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got
that one hit to right. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. 15-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in, Derek Jeter. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
Mark McGwire stepping in now for the Yankees.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Base hit and a run comes in. Alvarez to third, and he's out. But they do get a run.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Man at first. The batter now, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 3. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. McGuire rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. It's Aaron Judge now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one ripped. That's a base hit as a run scores. Another comes in to score, and they extend their lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now Sammy Sosa out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. We're midway in the fourth. The Yankees lead it 18-0. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Michael Brantley.
The center fielder, Michael Brantley.
The wind and the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat.
In the air, right field. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Now it's the shortstop, number 0. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
0-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, could be 2. Henderson tossed to second, over to first, safe.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Judge going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they strand a pair. We played 4. Yankees out in front, 18-0. Rafael Montero into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And the pitch. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Number 50.
So 2 down now, and here is number 50. He's a guy who does it all. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A towering home run. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 19-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter. Getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Roberto Clemente. And a rope into center field, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter number 2. Second base.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the power speed combo. Derek Jeter. Base knock center field.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
That's 3 singles in a row. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center. Can't get there, base hit. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Ryan Abreu gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they get 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors, but 2 are left. Here's Kyle Tucker. Caught looking his first time up.
The right field.
Messina back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now it's Alex Bregman. First time up was a pop out. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. In the air on the infield. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Jose Abreu up next for the Astros.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Bounce to the left side. gets it to first. That takes care of Abreu. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark, here's a big power threat. Sammy Sosa. Abreu goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a pitch.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
0-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
So a man aboard. Joe Torre getting ready to hit. Liner, base hit. Alvarez whips it in quick. At second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Digging in, Mickey Mantle. To second, there's one. On to Jose Abreu. That's 2. Number 50 will hit next. This guy has turned into a beast.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Well struck left field. Alvarez going back on it. Hits the fence. In comes the run from third. And they extend their lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI.
Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for New York, Roberto Clemente.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one drilled left field. Alvarez going back on it. Up against the wall and brings it in. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 22-0. Bottom of the 6th. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
The designated hitter.
Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice, 6 times a Silver Slugger, 3 times a batting champ, 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. Started after it. Appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. And the 0-2. The punch out there, and the struggles continue in the postseason. Michael Brantley stands in. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame. He's headed there himself, Boog, but one thing about it, you mentioned that size does not hold him back. You know, only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League Baseball history than Jose Altuve.
In the dirt, over to first, 2 up, 2 down. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And stepping in is the speedy number 0. And a foul ball. And that the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. And a pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double, and his 5th hit of the game.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So, man aboard, Mark McGwire stepping in now for the Yankees. That to right. Tucker makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. And next for New York, Ricky Henderson. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
That's hard hit on the line. Tucker puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tagging from third. He's in there. And the lead continues to grow.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Hit hard. That gets through.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Sammy Sosa now at the plate.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound. Phil Maton.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now, Joe Torre. Lined into left center, base hit. 1 run across, now 2 runs score, and they extend their lead. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and nipped it into the gap. At that point, probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Mickey Mantle. And that's in there for strike 1. Torre at second with 2 down. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, number 50. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees lead it 26-0. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, number 1.
The second baseman, number 1.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Number 50 stands in now and watches strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and deals. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Alvarez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And they get the out on Alvarez. And that'll do it. Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Roberto Clemente. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Maton back to work. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Next to hit, Mark McGwire. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That one felt good. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 28-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Astros go to the pen. And here comes Ryan Presley. He's into the game with the bases empty. And up next for New York, Ricky Henderson. Base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here is Aaron Judge. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front. For the line drive knock.
And now here is Sammy Sosa. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Swings here and blasts one left field. Makes the catch up against the wall. Runner tagging for third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder,
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And that chance handled to first, and a couple of quick outs.
now batting, first baseman, Jose.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. And Ricky Henderson the grab. That takes care of Abreu. And the inning is over. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Joe Torre. Presley back to work. Line drive. Brantley takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Mickey Mantle, the next to hit. Presley, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. That's a laser base hit.
Everything came together for him. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That smash towards center. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So up next. Roberto Clemente. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league.
Swung on, belted. Brantley ranging back, and that one's gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Mark McGwire stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ricky Henderson. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brantley puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the 3rd out. Last chance for the home team. Leading off, Jose Altuve.
Designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
The pitch. That's to third. The throw to first, and they get Altuve for the out.
Up next, the center fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses to first. Now only 1 out remaining. Number 0 up next for the Astros. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Oh, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that's in there at the knees.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These guys have been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The